you two just fall in love and have have some fun, you two. Oh, I think she just kissed Larry to death. That's awkward. Ooh, welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. My name is Crow, and today we have a brand new story with brand new god powers called Larry's Dead Adventure by Godzilla 1. Larry and Helga have decided to go on vacation, but as soon as they're about to go, Mr. Death comes to them and tells them that he has been overthrown by a swordcaster. Then a squad of skeletons arrives. So here is Mr. Death, Helga, and Larry chilling. They just want to go on vacation. That's all they want to do. They want to celebrate their love for one another on the warm beaches of Jamaica. But Mr. Death brings them the bad news, and Mr. Death has got some white eyes going on there. Yo, what's up, Mr. Death? And the bad news is that a swordcaster has usurped him for his throne. And here are the swordcaster's minions getting ready to go in. Now, I could very easily let Mr. Death do all the hard work, but you know what? I've got new god powers. I want to show them off. Do you guys remember the Stalingrad mod? Well, the Stalingrad mod has been updated to Stalingrad 3, and while doing so, I have been given the god power because of the UML framework of the barrel thrower. And if you guys don't know, the barrel thrower throws exploding barrels. I love it. It's my new favorite god power ever. Mr. Death tells Larry and Helga that he needs their help to take back the realm of the dead and that they will meet soon enough. So Larry and Helga decide to go to the shaman, but they meet Chieftain Ooga Booga on the way. Are you kidding me? Chieftain Ooga Booga? You couldn't come up with a better name than Chieftain Ooga Booga. And this here is Chieftain. I'm so sorry. You probably have a really good name, but we're calling you Ooga Booga right now. Larry and Helga are clearly outmatched here, so we're going to provide a little bit of support. Larry, thank you very much for throwing the potion. I very much appreciate that. Another one of the new god powers I have access to is this one right here. That is a cutlass, a type of sword. And there is a unit in Stalingrad 3 called the Cutlass Thrower. So as you can clearly see, we are throwing cutlasses at our enemies, and they're very heavy swords. Therefore, you need to arc them up properly. So let's try throwing cutlasses again, because clearly I don't know how to throw a sword. One more time, cutlasses go through and come. And that wasn't enough to kill them. Are you kidding me? I have a sword thrown at your chest. A thick sword thrown at you. Look at them go through this shield, making kind of like Wolverine claws. If, you know, Wolverine had like 8 claws. Larry and Helga reach the new shaman of Crowism and his Knights of Crow. But suddenly a person named Boom Boom Bella comes and warns them that Captain Yar Matey has come to take the bounty on Larry's head. So there's Mr. Larry, and apparently he has a bounty on his head. And in the distance, you can see Captain Yar Matey and Boom Boom Bella. Hold on, is this Boom Boom Bella? I'm confused. A person named Boom Boom Bella comes and warns them. Yes, so this is Boom Boom Bella. I like Bella. Bella's one of my favorite pretty names. And here you have the Shaman of Crowism and the Knights of Crow. And over here you've got Yar Matey and the Pirates. Let's see what happens when they come in. Now, I see we have a bit of a problem here. The Pirates outnumber our units quite well. So I have another new god power. Some of you may have seen this one before. Is this little orange ball. And what does a little orange ball do? What is that? What does that do? Let's find out. It's a fireball. I can shoot fireballs. Oh no, Helga's been grabbed. No. All right. We're just gonna paint a pretty little fireball picture right here, and they're all gonna go boom. And all that's left is Captain Yar Matey, because clearly, Helga dead. Helga, did you die again? Go, my Knights of Crow. Go, Boom Boom Bella. Really want to see Boom Boom Bella land the blow. Come on. Oh, Boom Boom Bella got a little messed up. And Miss Helga, again, is done. Again. Looks like I'm resurrecting you. Again. They're told that King Philip has put the bounty on Larry's head. But King Philip is very scared of Larry after seeing his armies being obliterated by Larry, aka Larry's god. So he sends his son, Prince Philip II. So we now have the son of King Philip being Prince Philip II, and that seems to be this gentleman right over here. You are not King Philip, you are merely an imposter. And there is General John on his horse, being the cavalry unit, just chilling here. We've got catapults, we've got archers, we've got knights, we've got tree giants? Tree giants over here? Guys, you know what's really good against trees? Fire. So we're gonna give them great big balls of fire. And you Prince Philip, you can have great arrows of light, and all your lovely healers can also have arrows of light, probably sending you flying off the map. That's perfectly fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to protect Boom Boom, Bella, Larry, and Helga from the... Oh, hold on. I see some of Larry's brothers. I see Terry and Barry over there hiding in the trees. You know what? They can live for now. Let's have a little fun with I'm so sorry. Prince Philip II's army in 3, 2, 1, go! Big ol' explosions, fireballs on the tree giants, and the tree giants are still alive. That's a joke. That's impossible. How are the tree giants still alive? Oh, 2 of them died. It's just this one. Here, have some fiery arrows. There you go. Barry and Terry are over here throwing the potions. Oh, Larry gotcha. Who's left alive? There seems to be a handful of units. I think we should come over here and deal with them. Don't want to ruin the whole family reunion, you know what I mean? There we go. That should have dealt with all the There's still 1 night left. How are you alive? Terry and Barry have destroyed Helga. Uh-oh. This isn't looking good. I better save Larry. Larry! Oh, boom, headshot. Where's your friend? There he is. Get on fire. When taking out the last of Philip's army, Larry spots his good friend Benny the Bard and tells him all about the situation of Mr. Death, and Benny gets a great idea. So there's Benny the Bard sitting on this side of these handful of blue armies, and then there's our heroes over on this side, and Larry's looking a little short today. You know what? I don't feel like completely slaughtering these armies very, very quickly. You know what I mean? It's just a handful of people. Let's just have some love and happiness. Love and happiness for everybody. Everybody deserves love. And here goes Boom Boom Bella about to just drop the boom. And I'm pretty sure that kind of kills Bella every single time. Boom Boom Bella had to go back to the pirate island, but Benny took Larry and Helga to his 2 brothers, Paul the Painter and Billy Ballooner. But Da Vinci had trapped them on their balcony and surrounded Larry and his friends. Larry needs an army. And the army we're going to use are these Kopesh users from Stalingrad 3. As you can see, they are Egyptians wielding this beautiful looking weapon. And let's see how powerful they are in 3, 2, 1, go! Out go the Kopesh units as they swarm all the blue units. Da Vinci, you know, Da Vinci, I don't like your attitude. I don't like what you're trying to do here. So I'm going to give you a little Cupid bow and your tank a Cupid bow. Fall in love with your own tank, Da Vinci, while my army fights for the glory of Larry and Helga. And so far, the Kopesh users don't seem to be winning. The halberd users are quite powerful, and that is very much unfair, and I love Da Vinci over there being all flipped upside down. And to help our poor army, we have fought crossbow bolts, which are also included in the Stalingrad 3 mod, as the crossbow bolts decimate the blue army from all directions thanks to the power of God. And now our tank is upside down. We should probably grab our little, you know, our Cupid bow there. No shooting. That's right. Just fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with yourself. Should we do something on this tank? All right, let's do something on this tank before we actually get killed here. Fire a bunch of cannonballs, hit the tank, and call it a day. Larry and his friends walk all day until they find an abandoned fortress and decide to spend the night there. But they wake up to Zeus, who is no longer a raptor, and his forces with General John and General Rocky at his side. So here is the castle. This reminds me of a Lord of the Rings scene. You've got Benny the Bard, Larry, Helga, and then the new painter whose name I cannot remember, and the ballooner whose name I cannot remember. And luckily for Larry, we were able to hire a bunch of pharaohs from ancient Egypt who were going to offer bomb support from the battlements on... No, they're not. They didn't bomb support at all. Now, the crossbowmen, do they fire down on the enemies? Yes, they do fire down on the enemies. And you know, I could just have a whole lot of fun here. Do we need to use God powers, guys? I think we do. I think we need to unleash some fun. This is going to be perfectly fine. This is going to be perfectly fine. As I blow pretty much every single unit off the map. Look at them all fall. Look at them all go into the distance. Oh my god, what have we done? God powers are insane. Oh, there's just the ballista. Okay, well, there was just a ballista unit. Now it's over, and that's it. After the battle, Helga is just gone. Larry gets very sad, but has to accept that Helga might have died and continues. Betty's brothers take them to their friend, the Sensei, with his wife, and they're attacked by the Soulkeeper. So here is the Soulkeeper. Apparently, Helga's gone. Nobody knows what happened to Helga. She just disappeared, so blame the storyteller on this one. And there is the Sensei and all of those guys, and we have Lady Red Jade and a bunch of Taekwondo units, and they're going to take on the Soulkeeper's army, and I have a lot of faith in this army. I think they're going to be able to pull it off. I don't see a problem here. I don't see a problem at all. I didn't need to do anything. That was just perfect. After they win, the Soulkeeper promises to tell them where the gate to the undead realm is. They let him live and go to the gate. At the place, they get attacked by vampires, but then Vlad and his men arrive to the rescue. Here is Vlad the Impaler and his army of executioners, and vampires suddenly attack all of our heroes. So I think I'm just gonna go like this and send in a whole boatload of spears. These are, what did I do? These are called elite spear projectiles from one of the modded units, and they do stuff. Those are pretty powerful spears. Lady Red Jade just drop kicked this vampire. Are you kidding me? After entering the door, the Soulkeeper betrays them and joins forces with the Swordcaster. The sensei and his wife also couldn't come for some reason. Only Crow can save them now. This is some strange storytelling. So we have a handful of samurai, Benny and Larry, and Benny's two brothers, whose names I still to this day cannot remember. And they are surrounded by all of these units. So we're going to summon the power of a god of light, a Viking god of light. And we're going to summon Odin's spear power right here as we speak. And this spear power is going to do some freaking damage to all of these amazing, adorable little skeletons. Odin's spear power, activate, completely decimating the front line of those skeletons, and yet there are still skeletons alive. I hope we activated enough god powers in time, and oh my god, the amount of leg is disgusting. I use way too many god powers. More skeletons getting frozen solid, and I don't know what skeleton. There's a handful of skeletons over here on the right hand side that are still alive. Here, allow me to enlighten you with the power of Odin. I missed. There we go. And that was one skeleton archer right here. This little skeleton archer is the last one to live. At last, the final battle arrives. Larry sees all the people he has made mad through his adventure and the Swordcaster himself. But then the shaman arrives with the Knights of Crow. Boom, boom, Bella arrives with her mom. Sensei comes with his army, and Helga comes with Bjorn and the Valkyries. May the battle begin. So it seems like all my friends that have left me left to grab reinforcements. And now this army is just way too massive. This battle is way too massive. I'm not even going to use god powers right now because my computer's going to just melt from the sheer amount of people on this screen. So you have the Dynasty faction. You've got Mr. Death himself. You've got the Shaman of Crowism and his Crow Knights. Over here, you have Bjorn and Helga and the Vikings. Over on this side, you've got the Pirate Queen Kira as well as a clan faction. And don't forget little old Larry taking up the rear because he knows where to stand. He stands at the back. And there is our lovely Swordcaster and a handful of people here in the rear. You know what? I have a new god power called the Pirate King Bomb. And I'm just going to drop a handful of these over here, shall we? In go the Pirate King Bombs, waiting for the big old explosion. And there it is. Say goodbye to the Swordcaster and these armies here in the rear. It seems like the army of our heroes is starting to clean up. Mr. Death himself is having way too much fun over here on this side. He is reaping souls left, right, and center. And it seems like the Zeus faction is one of the only factions that are left. You know what, Zeus? That's enough out of you, good sir. You can fall off the cliff now. Fall off that bridge. And we finally have victory. That was way too many units. Oh my god. After the great victory, Larry and his friends decide to celebrate in the Renaissance City, but are interrupted by the very crazy King Philip, who has gone totally insane. And has anyone seen the crazy King Philip? Anyone see? Oh, there he is. Hey, Crazy King Philip, why are you so insane? Oh, Helga with the headbutt. Crazy King Philip is being bombarded, jumped on by hobbits, thrusted on by farmers. The ballooners trying to pick up King Larry. Oh man, there's so many potions. Larry is super powered by cheerleaders and is just throwing potions left, right, and center. Larry doesn't care who he hits. Larry is gonna keep on chucking potions. Oh, it's insane. After the celebration, Larry got a big reward for saving the realm of the undead and decided to buy a luxurious mansion on an island. Though they were attacked by Gangster Larry, aka Larry, but Crow was there to help. Here is Helga and Larry's beautiful, massive mansion. Isn't it amazing? You know what? You guys deserve to have a little bit of fun while I'm doing all the hard work back there. You two just fall in love and have Have some fun, you two. Oh, I think she just kissed Larry to death. That's awkward. We better finish this up before Helga accidentally gets killed by the dead Larry. Let's go. And Larry and Helga lived happily ever after. Well, for now.